We have arrived. Here we go, baby. This is the moment you're waiting for. Gilbert Arenas, you cluckerhead. What the hell did you do to yourself, boy? Oh, I'm back in the crib now, so we can really get it in. Hey, I got some Popeyes chicken in my system. I'm fired up off that Popeye. Wait, what happened to Silly Gilly, boy? Jesus Christ, did we not warn this boy? This is the poster boy for screwing up. I ain't gonna lie, he is the poster boy for screwing up. Now, in case you haven't heard the news, Gilbert Arenas was arrested. You heard it. Former NBA player, Underdog Fantasy partner, Gilbert Arenas, arrested in connection with illegal high-stakes poker gaming. He was accused by the Department of Justice of being part of a high-stakes illegal gambling ring that ran out of one of his California homes in Encino. He's facing a federal indictment on the count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business. One count of operating an illegal gambling business and one count of making a false statement to federal investigators. According to the Justice Department, Gilbert Arenas rented out an Encino, California mansion to host the illegal poker game. Now, if he's convicted, he faces up to 5 years in prison for each charge. So there's 3 charges. He got 1 count of conspiracy, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business, and 1 count of making a false statement to federal investigators. This is the feds. Can't be making false claims to the feds, Gil. They get you for that. We know you a liar, but this is when being a liar ain't working good for you. Stop talking to people without your lawyer. That's another thing you need to learn. Oh my goodness. This has been crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely crazy. What's up? Thank you for the super chat. Don't forget the super chat is working. The Cash App is Carcino. You see it flowing across the bottom there. We going orange. We going orange. Because you said orange, we going to go orange with you. Boom. We going orange with you. There we go. We want them oranges up here. Tangerine. All right, there it is. We'll go there. We'll match the orange. It looks better. Now, here's the thing. As I said on Kwame Brown's platform earlier today, and I think on mine, Gil ain't got, he ain't built for doing time. He ain't built for jail. He built to tell. That dude gonna tell. He gonna roll over and talk. That dude was talking for free anyway. He was telling everything what he was doing. He was bragging about illegal activity. He was coming on YouTube bragging. That's crazy. So now, he's become popular in the last 2 years with this podcast show, Gils Arena, right? In which he built off the strength of hating on Kwame Brown. Now, during this whole thing of creating a beef with myself and Kwame Brown, he could get buddy with them to get things that he needed so he can launch this podcast show. And according to this indictment filed by the Los Angeles prosecutors, Arthur Katz, who's 51 years of age, right, who was actually interviewed by Mr. Skinny at one of his homes at the damn place of the scene of the crime, the alleged crime, there it is. They got him sitting right there, and he interviews him. Gil put this dude on camera. And they said Arthur Katz, who's 51 years of age, said that, hey, Arthur, you need to stage the games. So Arthur Katz allegedly would prepare the house and collect the rent from the other individuals accused of being involved in the scheme. Now, the Department of Justice describes this scheme as a person who is a suspect, organized crime figure from Israel, this Israel mob, a guy named Benji, Torky, whatever, another guy from Austrian, guy named Allen, a bunch of doggone Israeli people. Okay? One connected to the doggone Israeli mob. One dude, he's being charged for having a false marriage, a fake marriage to this woman just so he can get citizenship here in the United States. So the Justice Department was on them. And they also, besides the illegal gambling business, as one count of operating all of this, all of the defendants are operating, there are, other defendants can face charges of one or more counts of conspiracy. So Gilbert Arenas didn't have a lawyer or other defendants listed in court documents on Wednesday afternoon. So he didn't have lawyers. Dude, you talking to these people without a lawyer? Gil, are you aware of what you facing? You talking to these people without a lawyer? This boy got to be on crack number 9. What are you doing, boy? Mm, mm, mm. So you talking to them without a lawyer. That was mistake number 1,000. Now it's going to go to the next level. Because it needs to go there. You see, it needs to go there. No, see, the main problem that everybody don't seem to get is that old silly Gilly No. Here's the problem. Here's the other part of it. The Justice Department investigators accuse Arenas co-defendants of collecting money off of each prize pot, right? Inviting people to play in the games, hiring young women to serve drinks, provide massages, and offer companionship to the people playing in the game, then collect a portion of what the women earned for that week. They were being taxed. According to the indictment, the investigators obtained text messages between Gil and Arthur Katz that showed the two planning to host an alleged illegal poker game at his mansion, at that mansion they rented, and even came up with poker tables that had Gilbert Arenas' name and image on it. The two also discussed financial matters and payments over text messages. Do you know this is illegal? Like, dude, what is you doing? What the part of illegal don't you understand? They got the damn the poker table got this fool like this, throwing his arms up. Arenas Poker Club. Don't you got a manager? Damn. Talk to the brother man. They cited in the text messages showing the defendants scheduling an alleged illegal gambling nights, financial matters, recruiting women and dealers to work at the house. They were recruiting security and other matters, according to the prosecutors. The indictment says Arenas sent text messages asking about monies collected at the game, complaining about players being intoxicated, and trying to find hosts for the gambling nights. The home that was used for the alleged illegal gambling nights was raided in the early hours of July 20th, 2022, with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security investigators seizing money that was found in the master bedroom of the home. Gilbert Arenas, Underdog Fantasy partner on Gils Arena, attempted to get the money back from the feds by filing a petition with the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Prosecutors said Arenas falsely told them he was not involved in the gambling that was taking place at the home. In fact, as defendant Arenas then knew, defendant Arenas had knowingly provided gambling equipment at the Gable House to be used as a host for illegal poker games on July 19th of 2022. Had knowingly rented out the Gable House to be used to host the illegal poker game on July 19th, 2022. And was collecting rent from the host for operating an illegal poker game at the Gable House on July 19th, 2022. The indictment states one of the defendants faced additional accusations. As I told you, this guy's facing some additional charges because he had a fake marriage. The mobster, the Israeli mobster guy, had a fake marriage with a Valentina, and the two of them facing 3 additional charges of conspiracy to commit marriage fraud. So they got a marriage fraud charge in for the other mobster guy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Now, the way this is rolling, it's only going to get worse. Now, the whole world can see where we're going and where the lines have been crossed. Like if you've been following this story from the beginning to the end, you already know where it's going. You already see the curves. You already see the turns. You already see that this is a major problem within the industry and everything in tow. 100%. What's up, Yellow Bear? I see you holding it down in the chat. What's up? KB just got here in the house. So here's what you've missed so far, KB. You missed Gilbert Arenas charges. And the fact that we brought this up to this guy. Do you remember that guy that Mr. Skinny interviewed? That's the guy that got busted, and he seemingly, apparently, has rolled over on Gil. This Arthur Katz was the guy that got busted and gave up Gil. That's the guy Gil that put on there and let Mr. Skinny interview him. And he was like, "You ain't skinny, you fat." That's the same guy. They rolled up in there. Did I know about this in 2022? I'm going to say, of course, we knew about this in 2022. Do you want to know how we knew about it in 2022? He told us. Gilbert Arenas told us about it. He bragged about it. He showed surveillance of the raid. He sent that to me and Kwame Brown. Look, they raided my house and they didn't do nothing. Ha ha. He bragged about it. "100% sat there and bragged." Not only did this fool brag, he sent all of the photos, and even worse, that I haven't even talked about. He bragged about these parties. Talking about he got mayors, police officers, congressmen, all playing poker in his house, allegedly. Now, the guy is a known liar. He could have been lying about it. He sent photos. So I'm telling you, this dude here, if he just sent that to me, a complete stranger to him, right? Who else have he been saying and sending this stuff to? Right. He's the type of a person you don't give a gun to. Because if you give a gun to these type of people, he's the type of guy you give him a gun, he go, "Yeah, see, because I got a gun." And be walking outside with it. "Cosby, can I talk to you for a minute?" "Oh, I just got this though, officer." You see, he's the type of guy that just don't get it. Now, see, the last part they told you about them young girls. When the federal government brought up the young girls that was at the party, we told him about it and checked him on it right there on the spot. Exhibit 1. Gil, don't you remember this? Didn't I tell you she was young? Didn't I tell you that girl was young, Gil? I wasn't joking. I said, boy, when she was singing "Someday," say, "Hey." I'm gonna be the one to tell you I'm gonna make you well. This you back at the damn party, gambling your ass off. You don't remember that? The young girl. And y'all allegedly took this young woman's, y'all taxed this woman for working there. According to the federal government documents, that's what they're alleging. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, he remember, don't you? You remember that. Let's rewind him and remind him. We remember R. Gilly. R. Gilly. Remember you tried to force this woman to drink and she told you she didn't drink? And you tried to force her to do shots. All on tape. And I told you the girl looked young. That's probably why she don't drink. She wearing a name tag around her neck with her name on it. Like 16-year-old girls do. We tried to tell you, boy. We tried to warn you. You out here like R. Gilly. And then you got these so-called breaking news dudes who out here, man, I'm saying we gotta be thinking about his wife. The man just got married. What the hell does that got to do with what's going on? See, I'm telling you, man, these damn people, they expose themselves so much. They want to play both sides of the fence so goddamn bad. Kiss, all they know how to do is kiss ass. That's all they do. I'm just saying, the man got married. The man got a wife. The man got this. Let's wait till all the evidence is out. All the evidence is out, you dumb bastard. All the evidence has been provided. They just provided it for you. It's called an indictment, you dumb bastard. Did you read it? I'm like, what is he talking about? The indictment is out. I just read it. What the hell is he talking about? The fool got a poker table with his goddamn name on it. Yeah. I mean, you can't get no more dumber than that. You gonna do something illegal and put your goddamn name on it on the damn pool table. On the poker table. Arenas Poker Club. I ain't got nothing to do with no poker, no gambling over there. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't have nothing. What you talking about? I ain't got nothing to do with what's happening over there. they indicted him just for lying. So now he is facing 5 years for all 3 counts. So each one, he has a total of 15 years. It's 5 years for each count, not consecutively. This is Fed time, baby. It's 5 years for each count. 15 years. You better cut a deal, boy. Today in the legal paperwork, he didn't have a lawyer. He didn't have nobody else up there. Hey, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, man, what about his son and all that? He wasn't thinking about none of that. Gil, see, this is the thing about Gil. Gil think can't nobody touch him. He's untouchable. He didn't need to do this. I know this was back in like 2021 to 2022, around that time. So he probably was strapped for cash at that time. He had, he wasn't, he was trying to build himself back up. He was nice, and this is when he was fat Gil. He's a fat boy back then. He's one of the damn fat boy members. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it was. Hey. Hey. Some things that our Gilly here is the one that actually wanted to continue this. Yep. He decided he wanted to put out a cartoon and double down. Every time we tell this man, sit down somewhere, relax, it's over, he keeps going. He kept going. So we said, okay, he still wants to get down. He still so that's all that tells us. So that's why we keep going as hard as we do. And he keeps trying to blow everything up by just insisting that people are lying on him. It's a lie. So we said, okay, since he wants to play It's a Lie and play that game, let's play the new game called We'll Let You Do It by just showing you in the video. This man was in the video having a poker game, allegedly illegal, that he don't know nothing about, but he's sitting right there at the table, but he know nothing about it. And he said he's doing this for a TV show, but yet these young girls that's going around doing massages, doing everything that's in the federal indictment. Now, we talked about it here 2 years ago. It says in the federal indictment that they tax these women. So you took tax money and kept it allegedly. You have been charged for that. Y'all are being bad. The Justice Department said y'all was collecting money off of each prize pot, then inviting people to play in the games, hiring young women to serve drinks, provide massages, and offer companionship. That's prostitution. To people playing the games and then collecting a portion of what the women earn from their work. That's called prostitution. Hey, they should see if they can throw the man act in there. Throw a little man act in there. They like, why you rooting for this man to go to jail? I ain't got to root. I ain't got to root for it. He's already done did it. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. He's been playing these stupid games with people for years. And now it's blown up in his face. And everybody looking at him. And only people like me and Kwame who know the real him behind the scenes and what he actually do. We the only ones are saying, big dummy. This dude This dude has blown it up himself. He's a self-saboteur. He does this to himself. He'll be settlements with the tossed salad, man. That dude gonna make every excuse in the world. Oh, he was talking about like he went to real jail that time when he had the gun incident. Yo, I was smart. I had a whole bunch of nickels and quarters. I was in there making deals and trades. Well, you better put all that to work. When these feds indict, we gonna see if that wife stick around. You know, she got them nice eyes. I might have to swing on over here. She might need a new place to stay after they close down Gils Arena. Yeah, y'all didn't have no mercy. Y'all didn't have no mercy for Kwame's family. I ain't see you say nothing about that dumb bastard. I ain't see you mention nothing about Kwame's family. How this man was going after them, having this damn junkie that works with him that you know is out here sitting there talking about his son, everything, talking about his daughter, everything, his mother, the grave. If you ain't never called him out on none of his shit, but you want everybody else to feel sympathy for him. Why is that? Why is that? Explain that one, dumb bastard. Now, I want to understand why all of a sudden this dude was effing with the mob. No, I tell you what happened. This idiot probably went over there, knew they was the mob, and probably introduced, hey, I'm Gilbert Arenas. I'm kind of a mobster myself. Well, we need to link up. He's that stupid that he would go over there and won't they be like, hey, this is American. He's a real loudmouth, really, really stupid. If anything go wrong, we blame him. We throw him in the river if he keeps being stupid. We have no choice. We just lock him up or we use him. We get the money, we use the girls, we go around, we get clientele, we use him. Yeah, he's really loud and stupid. Just smile. Y'all want shots. Hey, bring them some shots. Yeah, he's out right now. Yeah, he's probably out right now. Yeah, they celebrating he's out. Yeah, he out for now. He probably didn't gave them everybody every name in the book. I know he watching this now. And he need to be watching. Because no, here it is. You know, you're dealing with people who don't understand the dynamics of what's happening behind the scenes. So when y'all see somebody saying like I don't care about it, you got to think about it what they actually did to that person. You know, the disrespect he did to Kwame Brown was way worse than me. Way worse. Because he's financing these people to do it. He's moving guys out there to do it. And when you try to omit it to be like, man, we just got to call it down the line, man. I just want can't we all just get along? You can't tell nobody how they should feel about somebody that they love. They ain't here no more. You can't tell them how they should feel about that. Period. But I always see it's one-sided when it come to everybody else. And this is where he even put himself further in the grease And we're going to let y'all know all about it. That's why we're here. You see, this dude love to mess up. Gil love to mess up. You want to tell them about the 20-year-old Gil? She's 20, Gil. She's 20. You going off the sauce with the little bitty 20-year-old girl, Gil. Oh, my God. Don't do it, Gil. She's 20, man. Look like Carly Simon. You out here with Carly Simon. "19-year-old girl with him to take a shot. Take a shot with me." She's like, "What? I don't drink." 19 years old. And you forced this woman to take a shot with you, Gil. You remember that? You forced this woman to take a shot with you. Look at him. He happy. I didn't got her to do a license. And you saw her and thought, I want you to take a shot with me. Woo! Goddamn, boy. Your damn son is about her age. R. Gilly, baby. Yeah, that is probably why. I told you I got him. Well, y'all thought I was joking. We set the trap just to see him fall in it. Now he's gonna have to come out and defend all of this. So finally, the girl comes out. Watch this. She agrees. Give everybody else. Look at him. He happy. I didn't got her to do a shot. He didn't got the girl to do the shot. He happy as hell is wearing. What are those? Now look at this. He coming in there. Now they pointing that like, what the hell are you wearing? You acting like my feet. Looking like a goddamn genie. He looking in like a big orange ass genie. It's ugly. I don't look at his feet. I'm just saying. But you pointed at him like my feet is ugly. No, I don't need socks. When I need socks, ugly feet, people who got ugly feet need socks. I don't have black toes. I don't have crooked shits. My shit is cool. Is my shits cool? Are they cool? They not bad, right? Be an athlete. It's not bad to be an athlete. Hey, your homeboy, the expression he over there like, you going around asking dudes about your feet. They like, what the hell is wrong with this Negro? So because look at the dude is talking. The dude, his homeboy, even like. This dude is. I'm telling you, he diabolical, man. He is diabolical. What's going on, Kobe? First, I rocked him with a right to left. Then I went left to right. That's all he's talking about is like, I scored 60 on Kobe.
If you don't drink, then no, you do not do a shot with if you don't drink. So I'll just do a shot.
Look, he talking to her. She says she don't drink. Why she got to do a shot for if she don't drink? I don't do shit.
If you don't drink, then no, you do not do a shot with if you don't drink.
You can do a shot put with me even if you don't drink. She looked at you like, do you know what you just said, stupid? Do you know what you just said? He said, look how he's standing. He's standing there like the goddamn genie. The genie in the goddamn bottle. So he knew he looked bad. Look at him. He knew he looked bad. Look how she looked at him. Like, right, because she was confused because what he said made no sense. She says, I don't drink. And he says, even if you don't drink, you can still do shots with me. And she looked up like, that don't make any sense. Welcome to the world of Gil, baby. Welcome to the world of Gil. It don't make sense. Her reaction for this young girl who is not old enough to drink, her reaction was everything. What?
Always do a shot.
Always do a shot.
So tell them whatever is the best shot I want. Not that cheap shit you give everybody else.
So you want to show off to the 19-year-old and say, tell them to give me the best shot they got. He want to show off to the 19-year-old. So here he is. She's drinking water. She's like, I'll just drink water. He wants a shot of the most. Now she got water because she don't drink. Right. She's a young girl who don't drink, who's paid to get there. And then allegedly in this federal indictment, they were taxed at the end of the night. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting. So she's drinking water. And he said, bring me the tough stuff, not that cheap stuff y'all been giving everybody else. Bring me the expensive. Now, Gil wanted to show off because that's what he want to do. I want the most expensive shot they got.
You just said you don't drink. Okay.
You take yours.
What is that?
Hey, you want to show off to the 19-year-old girl who probably want to go to Forever 17 or whatever. Don't give me that one. Hey, don't give me that cheap stuff you've been giving everybody else. Ha ha. Bring me out something real. And he took the shot. He can't even take the little ass shot that he took. Hey, he can't even take the. Oh Lord. He can't even take the little shot that he took. Look at the look on that fool face. Ain't that picture right there is worth 1,000 words. You're right. You said you wanted the most expensive thing they got. And look at it. You can't even take it. Look at the little 19-year-old girl. The little 19-year-old girl laughing at old man trying to hang. Look at her. Can't hang, huh? You the one want to show off for a 19-year-old girl. Want to show off how you still here. Give me the most expensive drink they got over there. Give me the most expensive drink. They gave him the drink. That's the look too, Kwame. You ain't lying. When he get up in that cell, hey man, get up off me. Stop touching me, Bubba. He gonna be, hey, don't you play with me. Okay, all right. Hold on. Do you got a rubber? I can't have this getting out in front of the world. Oh man, boy, this. So what does that mean? So she's 19. What does that mean? One, she ain't old enough to drink is what it means, Breon. Another thing is she ain't 19. If she 19, she probably younger. See, you gotta understand. You gotta understand that in this working industry that they are doing, a lot of these girls are young, real young. And what you're seeing here is that the federal government they frown upon things like this. And the federal charges, they were giving massages, giving drinks, and companionship. Now they don't explain what all the companionship was, but companionship is in there. And they were taxed at the end of the day. So they was making money to do that, and at the end they had to pay a tax. So that really pisses the government off. So yeah, there's some people gonna be talking. So and how they got that information is because I can tell who the rat is already. That Arthur Katz. he running off at the mouth, boy. The Katz is running. That Arthur Katz is telling, because they got the text messages already between Gil and Katz. So Gil lied to the government already. They already got him for lying. That's guilty right there. That's 5 years. So he gonna have to take a deal. He always said he wanted to be a pimp. Now he got to. This is the results, pimp. How you feeling, pimp? He can't even take it.
That is like water or something.
Now you want some juice. Now you want some water juice. Mr. Big Time Pimp. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Big Time. What's going on? You supposed to be a big time pimp. So now, this was so damning that we gonna actually hear from Gilbert Arenas himself, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, the show don't stop. The show don't stop. Oh no, show don't stop. Gilbert Arenas himself, No Chill Gil, is finna come up here to defend himself. Oh, he's facing 5 years for each count, KB. He facing 15 years. He's facing 15 years in jail. He got 5 for the alleged running of the actually running it is 5, and lying to the federal government about your involvement is a 5. So he's facing 15 years in jail. And it's serious. It's no joke. That boy facing 15 years in prison. Now, here we go. He coming up to defend himself.
I hear opinions.
Okay.
Now ask the question.
Exactly.
Okay, let's ask the question.
Am I smarter than American Express? Yes. That's why I didn't get
that's
indicted.
self-snitching, right?
Because I'm smarter than them. That's why I didn't get in trouble.
Exactly.
Because they didn't know what they were looking for.
Right? You know that's a federal offense.
They didn't know what they were looking for. They still don't know what they're looking for, sir.
But
Thank you.
Is that
Thank
real?
you.
Is that real?
That just means I'm smarter.
All we
okay.
want to do is get this man and me so these people can understand that you did that.
And young man, you, sir. When
What's up, man?
When you said I didn't make a profit.
Hell no. You look like a goofy.
I threw
You like you get no bitches before you play basketball in the NBA. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, why is this guy over there talking about getting girls? Look at this.
I threw a $2 million
I got a girl
party.
right now on my line. Nigga, that's what I'm talking
No,
about.
don't mind him. That's Gilbert. You need a barber.
Ooh,
for real?
And got a $40 million contract after that party because I was a starter in the All-Star game. So that sounds like a nice little.
That was your last time starting in that All-Star game, T. Don't nobody want you on that team.
Thank you.
It don't matter.
Hold on. Let the man is in here. Let the man speak up. Hold on.
Let him talk.
Get this all out.
Go ahead.
So it don't matter. It don't matter if I didn't start after that. I got $40 million after that.
Thank you, Gil.
Hey man, drop dude, man. He blushing. You might as well throw your panties on stage, bro.
So
I'm laughing at y'all.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead, Cino.
Hold on.
All right.
Arguably, why in the world are you with this doggone 19-year-old stripper doing shit?
She's a 21 cocktail
waitress
at the poker
that
party.
nigga said it's so wrong. Why would she be? Why should be under? Y'all don't make no sense.
19-year-old, they work for that firm you hired.
Hey, I respect the Gil. Don't incriminate yourself. Go ahead.
It's not my poker game, but all girls have to be over 21 to participate. So.
You are lying, bro. You talking a PR stat, bro. That shit right there, yo. Stop lying.
Yo,
why wouldn't they be over 21, bro?
Hey, Ronald, first of all, our politics in LA and California is different from where a homeboy with the hairline in the back. Our politics different. Like you don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Where you even?
Okay, so
you want to know where I'm from?
Hold on, fellas. Can y'all show?
Well, the politics wasn't different, as you can see from the lawsuit. I mean, from the federal indictment, the policy isn't different for this apologist for Gil who came up. See, Gil don't do nothing by himself. He had to send this other guy up here to try to say good things for him so he can get his thoughts together. He talking about anything. They were there, but it ain't his game. You sitting at the goddamn table. They said you rented the house in Encino. The hell you renting for? It ain't your game. Oh, believe me, the fans already got this. They got Arthur Katz and all that. That dude talking. Trust me, he doing the talking and the walking. But now you hearing Gil tell you all this stuff 2 years ago when all of this was going down.
Keep asking where I'm from, man. I swear to God, man.
Listen,
we got hold on.
EBK, bitch. Remember that.
There's a difference.
Goofy.
There's a difference between
EBK. Remember that.
And real
what
facts.
is that? Like Gil.
Hold on.
all
Let me
girls
take
have
everybody down right quick. All right, because everybody can't be quiet. Now go ahead.
all women that work there have to be over 21 because if it gets raided, everyone goes to jail for underage girls at a party that has liquor and gambling and drugs, sir. Next question.
Okay, so we'll let you stick with that because you're gonna
Yeah,
need that.
I mean, I can go. Listen,
Do you have their? So you have their records still approved, like ID and everything that they're.
No, the game runner does, and I will get their information because the white girl is like 30 something. Yeah, but is that supposed to be my girlfriend or something? I'm confused.
I don't know. You're hitting on her.
So
you hit on a 21-year-old girl.
Did I hit on her or did she ask me?
18, right? According to your logic, she's 21. So
if a girl who works at Hooters, try to offer you a drink and you talk to her, is that hitting on her? Are you dating her? I'm confused.
If she's well over 20, and her every girl that works at Hooters ain't like 19 years old.
They aren't.
No, I told I don't want to talk to a 20-year-old dog.
We don't know what you talk to, sir. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I can't. Well, I can't confirm that.
I can tell you.
I can confirm it, but I can give you. But hey, but to make you feel better, I can get her information, and then you can ask her what her age is, or I can just show her ID. I mean, it doesn't really change.
Okay, right. We can go. So you have her ID. Why would you have your ID if you have no involvement in this? Why would you have this girl's ID? You see, this is a very damning. He did marry a YouTuber. Absolutely. Hit the like button up. Absolutely. Well, they need to know. Mm-hmm. Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Mm-hmm. No skill gift. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man. No, you got to find a way to do things and make it make sense. And when you do things that doesn't make sense, you start to turn it around, like you putting the key in the door and you're trying to turn it to get into the house, but you can't get in the house, right? So you continuously making the same mistakes over and over again and expecting different results. That's part of the problem. Now, to get escape, now people will say, well, how do we escape going down this road? Well, it's quite simple. One, you got to stop pretty much putting the shell right in your own hand. I don't have to argue with a lot of people, but I could just show you what it said. Right here. Justice Department investigators accuse Arenas co-defendants of collecting money off each prize pot, inviting people to play in the game, hiring young women. That's what hiring young women, provide massages, and offer companionship to the people playing the games and collecting a portion of what the women's earned for their work. It's in the federal indictment. The federal indictment. Now, why are you flirting with your manager, who you've been knowing since junior high, about what his lips look like, telling him you got sexy lips? What was that about?
Yeah, you were saying he looked like he was LL Cool J, man.
Yeah, you talking about some, why are you wearing lip gloss? Why are you talking about he wearing lip gloss? The man on Carmack.
I was kind of sus.
He looked
worried about his lips and then telling him you got sexy lips. What the hell?
So
telling another man you got sexy lips.
Like, is this real? Is this a real question?
We watched the video, man. Like, you gotta explain that.
I'm just trying to understand, get some context to it.
I said I don't put none on my lips because I have sexy lips, my nigga.
Right. So
I didn't say he. I didn't say he had sexy lips. I said I have sexy lips.
Why are you telling another man you got sexy lips? What does anybody in here like they can tell anybody they got sexy lips? That's a man.
No.
I'm sorry, man. I mean, maybe that's what you. I know you from the valley.
Am I R. Kelly or am I gay? Which one? Pick one.
I don't know.
Pick one to stick with. Oh, okay.
I don't
you
know.
still trying to figure. You still trying to figure it out. I got it.
I don't know.
Next,
y'all from the valley, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it.
Hold on. I got a quick question. What was with that naughty, you know what I'm saying, police suit that you had on, man? Like, you gotta explain that.
Yeah, because he told me I was lying, but you told me it was 30 days you had to wear different outfits.
Different outfit. I lost a bet.
Foxy boy.
I lost Lopez. He's a baseball player. So it was a couples bowling bet, and me and Laura lost to Felipe Lopez. Felipe Lopez is a baseball player. We lost in 2010, so that means we had to wear a different Halloween outfit for 31 days in October. And we had to document all of it on Twitter back then. So all the pictures are on Twitter. And they picked the outfits, and that was one of the outfits. It was.
And so you had to pick that.
It was Reno 911. My girlfriend fiance took the picture. I mean, what are you really trying to ask me? I mean, what? Am I gay?
Yes.
No, I'm not gay. I'm not gay, my guy.
I got you.
That. You know that though. So I don't even know why we.
I don't know shit. I don't know shit.
Them Hollywood streets is different.
I get it. I get it. All right, next question, Carson. Yeah.
So, you said that I wasn't telling the truth.
You said I wore a dress for 30 days, so that was your actual.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were dressed up in weird outfits for 30 days.
Uncle Frank.
I said I wore a different outfit for 30 days. You said I wore a dress. You said I wore a dress for all 30 days with spandex.
No, I don't think I said a dress.
No, you said a dress. You said a dress.
Okay, if I did, my bad. You
it's
wore
okay.
costumes.
It's still a costume.
Okay, my bad. That's much better, right? So you never
do that shit in the hood.
That picture still don't look good.
I think that was the point of the bet for me not to look good. I think that was the point of the bet. That's
why so you was dressed up as a cocktail maid, wasn't you? In one of them.
Why are you picking on heterosexual?
It was Reno 911. That's what the outfit they put me in.
Yeah.
There's a black guy on the show who don't dress like that.
What happened?
I wouldn't take a bet that would put me in a situation.
Yeah, I'm not taking that bet either.
Yeah, my manhood's in question.
Now let's get to your high school. You said a problem with this UCLA thing that I see.
Yeah,
like I was incorrect about the UCLA. Now, I don't understand that. Now, what did I say that was incorrect about that?
All of it. UCLA was never in part of the picture. You said I had bad grades. You said I wasn't smart enough when I graduated at 17. I'm trying to still make the math on it. I graduated at 17.
Okay, you said that.
I graduated at 17.
I mean, that was your academics and the fact that you were running up the score on your opposition that made UCLA say we're not going to take it.
UCLA wasn't even in the picture, so I signed with Arizona at 16. I don't really understand. I mean, for a Cali kid, UCLA and USC are prime. USC is because Michael Bibby didn't have a relationship with Mike Bibby. So how are you going to father me and you couldn't father your own son? So I didn't go to USC.
What about Cal?
I don't even know where Cal came from. I don't know nothing about Cal. I only had two teams. I had it started off at CSUN. It started off at CSUN. The guy from CSUN.
K-State.
Hold on. The guy from CSUN who was recruiting me really hard went to Kansas State. So I took a visit to Kansas State when they started recruiting me. They offered me 1,000 minutes as a freshman. I didn't even know what that means. DePaul came in, and then what's up, fam? And then Arizona. How you doing, sir? And then he's not here. He's at home. And then Arizona came in at the end. They said, okay. They said I'm the third person they're looking at. So I was gonna go to DePaul. Pat Kennedy's mother died, so they had to cancel my trip. So I ended up asking Arizona, can I just take my visit? I took my visit, had a motherfucking ball over there. And then when I got home, told my dad I want to go there. So Ludoson said, whoever signs first between you, a kid named Jimmy Haywood, and a kid from Vegas named Kevin Gaines, whoever declares first, we want. So I called them back and said, I want to come. They said, fine. Kevin Gaines went to Michigan. He was the one who got kicked out or got in trouble with Jamal Crawford.
Gilbert Arenas, can you
your dad never talked to UCLA.
I have no idea. Only my dad.
Gilbert,
hold on, sir.
I'm sorry.
My dad and my coach was talking to college coaches. But you got to remember, I signed with Arizona at 16, so I don't know.
Right, exactly.
At 16.
Video, I said
that means I had a junior. That means I had a junior year and a senior year. So you said
in the video, I said your dad and coaches did all the talking to him. Yes. I was like, you were Kyle from above the rim. You were exactly Kyle above the rim.
At 16.
Please, I only have one question, Gilbert.
What's your question?
Your dad was there.
Can you answer? Can you ask Carcino what is Kwame Brown connected to, and when has he donated to Saginaw STEM?
Why does it matter?
Can you ask him that question?
No. The real question for Carcino is, what is your interest in me when me and you don't have no relationship? Like I have a beef with Kwame. Me and Kwame have a quarrel. What is your interest in a beef with me and another man?
Oh, because you brought me into it. Once I made a video commenting about what had happened and transpired, you felt a certain way about it, and you decided to go on Instagram and leave this paragraph of messages in there, tagging me in it. So I read it. I said, "Oh, okay." And you felt real cocky and strong. So I said, "All right."
Talking about the brotherhood in the NBA. You're not a part of the brotherhood.
Hold on. I made a video and I detailed it. I showed the messages. Then you went and deleted them. And I'm like, what did you go delete them for? You should have left it out there. Now it makes it look like I just came out attacking.
Backpedal. You made three. So you made a video about me. I didn't see the first one. And then you made another video about me saying I had my people mess up your money.
Yep. And I contacted you over that.
Which I didn't know. I didn't even know you existed at that point to even mess up your money because my dad told me about it.
Y'all went spamming me, and whoever was repping you or your people, and I said, "Hey, man,
we did not even know you existed."
To a whole other level.
You showed the receipts of that.
I showed you.
We did not.
Can Gilbert answer the question?
We did not know you even existed. My dad did. My dad knew you existed, but I didn't know nothing about you. So I DM'd you and said, I don't know what your problem is. I have no problem with you. I don't even know what this is about. I text you that. Did I not? Okay.
And I said,
so I told you I do not know nothing about you. So what is this problem?
I don't believe it. No, it wasn't that. Then you went on.
I'm trying to figure out when have I started.
Every time I told you, I said, Gil, let it go. It's over.
When have I started? First of all, when have you actually caught me in a lie to call me a liar? Never. I don't lie. I don't need to. I'm not gonna get no spanking. My daddy didn't even whoop me. I don't know,
People in the
motherfucker,
valley, they
man.
don't whoop kids.
Oh my goodness.
I don't need a lot of no man.
We talk about your actions, what you have done.
Okay,
And
okay. Hold on.
Then we want you to explain the day.
So I made a whole video. I made a video Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
That showed everything Kwame Brown ever lied about that had anything to do with me. His whole existence of why we have beef was actually created as a lie for sympathy. But you're still beefing with me over a lie he created. We're only here because of the lie. I'm only here because of the lie. If he told the truth, there wouldn't be no me. There wouldn't be no me. I wouldn't give a fuck about the truth.
You
said why he was mad at me.
Why he
Say that again?
And that's what this is about. Gilbert, you have done.
Why am I here? Yes.
You have went side by side with a man that has threatened, who gave you credit while he was out there pretending like he was going to pee on his mother's grave.
Whoa, that's after the fact, sir. That's after the fact, sir.
With Tommy mentioning my name for what I don't know why, but mentioning my name, Tommy. Now that's
after the fact. That's after the fact, sir. That's after the fact. That is after the fact. See, you're trying to justify after you already done. After the fact, I started. Oh, because we're still going with the. I said. Still.
You freezing up.
Damn, this is actually getting good.
He used that.
Well, you got to start over because you was froze.
You
was froze, so we didn't hear you.
Not at all.
So I said the original beef was because I said he will still be top 3. That means 1, 2, or 3, depending on the draft pick. And he used that to create the problem. Pretending that I said he was a bum or some shit. I said, no, dude will still be top 3. Those teams needed big, so depending on, what they need and how they draft, that would be him, Zach Randolph, and Gasol would be 1, 2, and 3, depending on who.
When I made my first video I ever made about you and the whole situation is saying, I didn't think you offended him in the first video. The very first video I made, I said, I don't think he really offended, but I can't tell Kwame Brown how he should feel about what Gilbert said. He said, I told Gilbert, don't speak on me at all, period. If they ask you any questions, don't talk to me. I can't tell you how another person should feel.
You should have just told Vlad no comment.
Hey, listen, I don't need you to tell me what I should have said. Right? Right.
But you said that you was not gonna speak on Kwame Brown no more though. But then you went on Vlad.
When did I say that, sir?
He told me that was the Vlad video.
No, hold on.
Saying no. That was pre-recorded.
No. That's the second Vlad. I'm talking about when did he say I wouldn't say his name on Vlad?
I think y'all made up that first time, and then y'all said
no. He made it up. He made it up.
No, I heard you say that you was not going to talk about him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the second Vlad, we made a deal that we wasn't going to talk about each other anymore, and then he broke that truce. That's when I did Vlad and I Am Athlete that same week. And then by the time we made the other truce, when Skinny went on vacation to Hawaii, we made a truce on that Sunday. Then they dropped the video on like a Tuesday, Wednesday.
So you don't be going on Mr. Skinny and then him all the time?
So like the video Vlad is showing right now, I did that a month and a half ago.
And that was after the truce, right? Or before?
This last Vlad, Kwame's name ain't in it.
No.
We were doing the
one
truce.
before that. The one before that.
After he broke after we were already battling, we were already beefing when I did those videos.
What are you beefing about?
You got his number. Why beef with him online? That's my only problem with you, Gil. You a real gangster not to do that, bro. You got his number. That's what makes me mad.
about a nigga who texts a nigga and then he posts it online to feel like a victim. Are y'all not remembering that he posts every fucking text message that I post him behind the scenes? And them two giggly niggas read it. Are you not remembering that? Are you not? Are y'all forgetting that I post him behind the scenes and then he goes on his live and shows our messages? Are we forgetting he does that? The reason he hasn't done it lately is because I don't respond to that nigga no more.
Who?
Kwame.
Kwame.
Oh, Kwame. Well, that's the thing. He was doing that because you was trying to create beefs.
How am I creating beefs when everything he does?
When he blocked you, you sent me the message.
Kwame never blocked. Nigga, that nigga ain't blocking me. If I hit that nigga right now, he gonna respond. That nigga ain't never blocked me. Kwame Brown ain't never blocked me, ever. What are you talking about? Stop capping. He ain't never blocked me.
Kwame had you blocked.
That nigga ain't never. So when did he unblock me, sir?
I don't know when he did.
Never, because he never blocked me. That's another lie. So stop capping. Stop capping for your mans. That man ain't never. That man. Hey, okay, look. Like that week Weasel Wednesday shirts. Who you think came up with that? Me. Doing videos with your dog. Who you think came up with that? Me. Talking about a garden. Who you think that was me? Hide all those videos so no nigga can flag you. So nobody can flag you. So no one can flag you. Why you think he got 700 videos behind paywall? That's me. And then
you do know. You do know. Y'all been going at it for.
Focused on Kwame Brown.
Exactly. Y'all been going at it for a year.
No, whoa. See, that's another lie. We've been going it for 9 months. 9 months.
Damn, it's almost close to a year.
Goddamn.
Nah, I'm detailed, my nigga. I'm detailed. I don't do just
all started with Stephen A. Smith. I don't know how you came out of nowhere.
Whoa,
you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
No, that wasn't Stephen A. Smith, dog.
Whoa.
It started with Kwame responding to Stephen A. Oh no, it started with Kwame responding to
Gilbert Arenas.
All the smoke.
And who was on that episode, sir?
You was on the episode, but you denounced. You was like, "Listen, I'm not into it."
I denounced it. I denounced it after he was going.
Right.
So he started on Instagram first. That's how I noticed it. See, I didn't see. If you go back and see the video, I can tell you, May 18th, motherfucker. May 17th, he did Instagram and he started doing his little videos. May 18th is when he started getting motherfucking notice, and then that's when I denounced and said, "You niggas on your own."
Why did you jump out of there?
Huh?
He jumped out. That's just a fuck, y'all.
Why
no smoke with Kwame? You like I see.
No. See, I think that's the problem.
I don't want no smoke.
Yep.
See, I think that's your problem. See, you see how I play, right? You see how I actually play. I did not feel like playing yet, so I said, "Y'all niggas can have that," because I know how I play, as you can see. So I didn't feel like dealing with it.
I'm talking about what you mean by how you play.
Are you saying you never said that?
What?
You never said I didn't want no smoke with Kwame. I didn't watch him.
Yes, I want no smoke. I'm out. I'm cool.
Right.
I'm out.
You didn't say I watched him beat two
But
security guards and the police and the whole nightclub. Him and his brother. I don't want no smoke.
What's that again?
You didn't say that you saw Kwame Brown and his brother whoop up the security, the police, and the whole nightclub.
Oh no, that's facts. No, that's facts. Some niggas did that.
Exactly.
And then
No.
Pussy now.
No. But that didn't have nothing to do with me being scared of Kwame. That nigga can't touch my. That drunk nigga can't touch my crew. Why you think that nigga running? He here right now, but
he's too big to run now.
Come on now.
Come on.
Him and his brother did, and you said that's a fact, but you talk to him like he a pussy now. You think?
if I'm the
Kwame in real life, like
was whooping, you was there. You was there.
No, I wasn't actually there. I heard about it. No, I heard about it.
Okay, you heard
because it rolled over into another incident where I had to come down to Pearl nightclub. I had to go down to Pearl nightclub. Right, now, this is one to ask you a question.
Went down there to get busy. Come on,
hold on.
Get your hood straight.
Hey, listen, I'm the superstar. I'm gonna let
y'all got this in the thing. Y'all won't let this man speak. Let Gil talk for a second.
Let's ask the question so we can understand this. So there was they did that. They had the fight, and then they're outside of Pearl. Him and his brother are fighting the bodyguards. He's out there and his brother by himself, 6 other bodyguards. Larry Hughes calls one nigga. He didn't call the team. He didn't call Jerry Stackhouse. He called me. I came down there. This is when Kwame said, yeah, the nigga gave me the AK-47. I came down there with that thing. I'm the one who stopped that whole fight. I had the pull.
So you jumped out with an AK-47 like, get it, and everybody was getting. That what you trying to tell me?
Did they
sound good.
Did they get jumped? Did they get jumped? Did they get jumped?
Did they get jumped, Gil?
Was there a fight? No, was no fight. Isn't that the guy? You remember when Kwame said, yeah, he gave me a broken AK-47. That's the story he's talking about.
You gave him a broken? How's it broken? That bitch didn't shoot. It was jammed.
You did not jump out with the AK and say, everybody get it. You didn't say, here y'all go. I'm going to stand.
My chest hurt.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, see, now the truth.
No, the truth is that Kwame Brown get hurt. That's the truth, right?
No, the truth is, what was your involvement? Besides, you handed them you didn't get out and do nothing.
He dropped the pistol off, so give him some credit. I dropped the guns off y'all niggas.
I still think you're missing the point. One person got called.
Benny Singles right now, boy.
Now we're missing the point.
Carcino, how many people got called to help Kwame? Was it a team?
Arenas. You know the guy he staged in the nightclub.
The gunman.
Why would Larry Hughes?
Person I know to ever have a bunch of guns, but ain't shooting and using none of them.
Don't feel bad, Gil.
I don't. Some
niggas just ain't got it.
I just can't say what I did. Okay, so let's just move on.
Oh, now you being cautious of what you're saying now?
Now you want to be smart.
Now you want to be smart and say,
man, hey, Gil.
Gil, you know you be telling on yourself a lot, man.
I don't tell things I know. I tell things I know I can't get in trouble for, sir. Do y'all think I'm just some stupid ass nigga? Like I just want to.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do.
Okay, so
yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's
American Express, which is still fraud. You defrauding the
right. That could be brought back up.
No, it can't. It can't. I told the story after the limitation, sir. But that's a good one though. That's nice.
Limitation to fraud.
Oh yes, there is. Oh yes, there is.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Oh, why am I not in jail if it's a public thing, Mr. Sir?
Hey, I don't know.
I know.
Look at it, and plus they let Gil say wild stuff all the time, so he probably.
I know. Yeah, probably. I know. Probably. Like Carcino, you know that cartoon. You know the cartoon that got y'all all up and round about. You know I made that 3 months ago. I got 16 more videos.
Okay.
Why are you making cartoons?
Why you posted though?
Right.
Why I posted now?
We told you.
After y'all just made truth.
I didn't. When did I make a truce? When was the truce?
I don't think we made it.
On Sister T Live.
I didn't make no truth on Sister T Live. Nigga, I said there ain't gonna never be no another truce. Ain't no more truce.
All you gotta do is apologize to my man Cino. He'll calm down on you, Gil. Just apologize to him.
Yeah, no, I can't lie.
Listen,
you gotta
listen.
Gil,
listen. Hold on. I don't listen to Listen, I'm not paying attention to Carcino because he can't save Kwame. He can't say, no matter what this nigga make up, he can't save Kwame. He can't save
Kwame. All you gotta do is come to Atlanta to see Kwame. That's all you gotta do.
Kwame Brown, you have nothing. You
come
have
to
nothing.
Atlanta.
You gonna come to Atlanta?
Yeah, come to Atlanta and see the nigga.
You have nothing.
What are you gonna do? What he gonna do?
I'm not coming to see you. I'm talking about Kwame.
What he gonna do if I come to Atlanta? He gonna call the police.
I don't see him doing that. I see him by himself at Lenox Mall where niggas get robbed all day, all night. He's there by himself.
On Sunday. On Sundays.
No, he was there on the Saturday and Friday night when they bitch popping. Don't play with me.
You know, he was on Sunday. What? That nigga was on Sundays.
Saturday. Niggas don't want to go tomorrow on Sunday.
Casino.
Let's get to the David Stern situation. David Stern. Now, I told the story about David Stern and your real suspension. The real suspension came not for the weapons. You you was doing this on the court.
No.
Right? Oh, so you did not get 50 games for conduct detrimental to the team.
To the team. That's what they named it. Detrimental to the team.
Because you was doing this.
Yes, but that's not the reason I got. That's not the reason. That's not. Are you listening? That's not the reason I got 50 games, sir.
Okay.
What was the reason?
50 games.
That's for Carcino to find out. That's what I asked him. If you didn't,
50 games.
okay, so why did I get 50 games?
You have 50 games because
up that bitch.
David Stern personally made that decision and said if you fought it, he was going to tear your contract up and you were going to have to take a mental evaluation, which you had. Did you ever take that mental evaluation?
No, sir. No.
Exactly. But did he not tell you that?
Listen.
Did David Stern not tell you that?
Yes or no?
If you notice, me and Javaris got the same 50 games, but I'm the only one that was detrimental to the team. There's a reason there was a reason that they wanted me going for 50 games. I want you to find that out, sir.
What were you doing, yo? Like you brought the straps in the. That's why I don't get. I still don't understand that situation, bro. Because I was a big. I don't understand it. Why would you put guns on the chair and say pick which one you're gonna shoot me with? That's what I didn't get. I was like, bro, that's like a real suicide mind state, don't you think?
Yeah, pretty much.
You know why, Gil? You know.
No, I know why. That's why I want you to say what. I want you to.
I know you won't. I'm not. But they wanted you out of the way. They wanted that. They wanted that controversy out of the way before certain things arrived.
No, there was something. There's some. Okay, so like you know how Jordan they told Jordan to retire because of the gambling shit.
Yeah.
They got rid. It was 50. So there's 50 games because there was something else. You find there's something else, sir. Since you're such a great reporter and you know these people, tell me what the 50 games was really for.
I don't know.
I know you don't.
I know.
I know you don't know.
If there's something more to it, then I'll find out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll find out.
That's what.
What was the shooting outside the nightclub? 7 games for that. What was that?
That was Steven Jackson only got 7 games for shooting outside the nightclub. So any gun charge in the NBA only got 1 to 3 games. And the most 1 to 3 games for any gun possession inside of a facility, which means a plane, a bus, or a locker room. It was only going to get 1 to 3 games. Steven Jackson got the most, and his gun was fired.
Okay.
So got more games than Allen Iverson when he brought the gun.
So I couldn't. Because my shit was so big, they felt embarrassed only trying to give me a 1-game suspension. So they used something else to suspend me, and they told me not to fight it. Or they'll go after my contract.
Exactly. And how were they going to do that?
They were going to use what they was really suspending me for.
And you were going to have to go through a mental evaluation to prove.
No.
Yes, you was. They did say that you were going to have to take a mental evaluation test where they can basically prove they have to make the decision on if you're mentally capable of playing basketball.
Nah, sir. That
you just admitted you had kind of a suicide mind state.
Yeah, exactly. You just admitted that.
That's all. Again, that is all smoke and mirrors to what was really going on.
So that you're telling me that I just made that up?
Yes, you just made it up.
I just made that up. Oh, wow. I just made that up.
Yo, you just admitted that you was a little suicide with that whole move.
So you're saying as long as I did a mental evaluation, I would have been playing again, sir?
No, they're talking about you having to take a mental evaluation. If you fight this, they were going to put you through.
No, they said no. If I fight the 50 games, because they can only give me 1 game for an unloaded gun that I said I brung. They didn't have no film that I brung it. They didn't have no evidence that it brung it.
Yourself.
I said those are mine. So the only thing they can do was give me 1 game. So they said, all right, then we're gonna suspend you for this. it, we're gonna go after your NBA contract.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they suspended me for detrimental to the team, and they kept the gun thing open because they wanted to suspend me for some gun things. So.
Yeah, and what else happened?
So 49. So 49. The rest of that's why I never got suspended for guns. That's why there's no suspension for guns.
I know it's detrimental to the team.
So
and do you realize if you default that, you would have to go through what they call a mental evaluation?
I would have been in federal prison if I fought it, sir.
I mean, damn, dog, you did.
I would have been big turn. Don't play
again. I would have. Okay, so let's try this again, sir. Okay. They did not have any evidence about the guns in the locker room. Okay, so you can remove. So sir, remove the guns out of the locker room. What else would I be going to federal prison for? You find out that story. Get rid of the mental shit. Okay? There's another story.
You got a lot of run-ins with cops.
Taliban in that locker room. He gonna kill everybody.
Okay, so there's no mental evaluation story. That's what he's telling me.
No, there's no.
Even though you just admitted that you was a little suicide by telling somebody else to shoot you with a certain gun.
Here's unload. Come on. Get smart.
I mean, you just admitted it. Didn't he just admit that he was a little suicide?
You did say that.
I said my personality.
That's a suicide mindset, though.
That's a suicide mindset.
So that means I'm sick. I just have balls.
Yeah, you suffer from depression, actually.
I just have balls. I just have balls, right? If you say you're gonna do something, I want to see it. I don't believe shit till shit happens. Okay, I'm one of those.
Don't be like that, Gil. That's how people die, and they didn't hear it coming, right?
Okay, but Carcino, you find out that story, then I can believe. Then I will start believing something that comes out your mouth. All right.
Hold on. Let's believe.
So that means 49. So that means 49. 49 days.
All right, everybody, be quiet. Let's listen.
All right, go ahead.
I really got angered by it. I really got angered personally because it was the same thing with me. Like you suspended me for what? I ran down the list. None of them playing 3 games. That's NBA. That's NBA property. Just because you want to try to do that. 3 games. No done 1 game. You go 7 games. Done outside. Yeah, 3 games. And I said, technically, I didn't touch it. Instead, those are mine, which is different. I said those are mine. So I'll accept 1 game. That was my approach. Like, I accept 1 game. I claim those as mine. That's the best y'all can get me with. Right? So, he's thinking about it, but I'm pretty sure he already has his mind because I'm not 50 games. I didn't do nothing 50 games. So if you're gonna try to give me 50 games, I don't even know. Y'all fingerprint them? Probably not. No one seen me bring them in there. No one seen me touch them. They're not mine now. They're not mine now, right? I said I was just honest and said, yo, those are mine. I didn't say I just said those are mine. So it was like, well. Well, we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna give you the 50 games, right? We're gonna give you the 50 games, and this is the one I just like that what hurts. And if you do try to fight it, if you do try to fight this, I'm gonna grab your NBA contract, right? I just lost my Adidas deal, right? 50 games, and then you say you're gonna go out there. I mean. You talking about the power? Like you just put me in an All-Star game over Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd just trying to strong arm me and say, well, if you don't put me in the All-Star game, I'm not playing for the Olympic team. And the fact that he's like, Gilbert, you get in, lets me know that when you want something done, you can do it. So I'm like, all right. So that's why I never said anything to my contract is over with. I didn't mention the word. You tell me, bro, I'm going to have a contract with you and try to fight it. Like, detrimental to the team because I did this last year. Some people don't understand that.
You mock the
Yeah, it's a
situation.
mock situation.
That's what everybody was saying. Like,
Yeah,
like, as soon as you listen, as soon as you did, everybody like, come on.
because I was reacting more off of a story that two got guns pointed at each other. I never touched that, bro. So I'm making fun of you. So this is what y'all think I'm doing. Like, so it's like I take responsibility. So it's 50 games ago. We don't think you don't think you're mentally stable because with that they can determine when you're ready to play. So I'm like,
Now, did you just hear that?
I heard it.
Did you just hear him say mentally stable?
Come on, Gil. That's
Did
what
you just hear that, Gil?
That's what okay, sir. That's what detrimental to the team.
That's what I just told you. You're gonna have
He just told you that.
Hold on. Because another story was going to drop, they used that to keep me off the court. Find out the story that was going to drop, sir. Just how Jordan had. Yes.
You told wait. Are you? But you just did it right there in that video, man.
Okay, hold.
There was no evaluation, nothing mental. I said, okay, I'll let
Are
you.
Okay, so are you a Google nigga or do you actually know people? Because if you know people, then
Google is you, nigga.
Okay.
Gil, you just said it right there in that interview, bro.
Okay, listen. Well, if you niggas stop trying to out talk someone, you will understand. There was another story brewing that they didn't want to get out, so they suspended me for detrimental to the team, so they can hold it out, so nobody goes and investigate the other story. Do you not understand what I'm trying to say? There's another
story.
That's what I want you to find. That's what I want you to find out. Yeah, you find that out.
You want me to find out that you was embezzling money? It's all.
Find out the story. Find out the story, sir. Hey.
We gotta go find out who the 14, 13-year-old was.
Shit. Hey,
Gil wants us to investigate it. He don't want us to find out the real story.
Yeah, I'm asking you to find out. You're supposed to be the person that knows everything about me. Find out the real story.
You've been arrested so many times in DC. I can't.
That's what I
said. Facts.
Exactly. Big facts.
Damn, big homie. You're supposed to be a role model. You ain't supposed to be proud of that. Damn, Gil.
Now you see why his big homie runs and hides like a little girl when I
Bro, that nigga's too big to fucking hide, dog. That nigga's 7'2". He's too small.
He's his own man. He probably living his life right now. He probably like
he living his life. Got it. I get it. But look, you find out that story, my man. You are a good journalist.
Oh well, thank you.
But he's absolutely correct about this because he just basically showed you the interview that what he said that you just did.
That's not why I got suspended. They used detrimental to the team because it can hold me for 50 games. So while I'm out for 50 games, they will not investigate what the real reason was.
So if you would decide to fight it and you would lose the contract, they could use that. They would
if I fought it.
All right, let me tell you.
I don't want. Listen, you're asking me a question.
No, let me finish the question. Right?
What's your opinion?
Okay, you're thinking
it's my opinion.
I'm asking.
It's your opinion.
Okay. All right, here it is.
If I fought the 50 games, then they were gonna try to indict me for the thing that I need you to find out about.
Okay, all right. Now here's the thing, though. They would have fought that way, but through the union, this is a basketball thing, so they would have to go through the union to void your contract. So this would have to be something that voided your contract.
Yes.
So that means you would have to go through an evaluation. That's why
detrimental to the team because I do this is not an evaluation to get rid of my contract, sir. There was something bigger.
Okay.
But what did you do?
There you go. What did I do?
But are you not? Do you understand conduct detrimental? When they say that, they do give you mental evaluations. You are aware of this, right?
That's what they do now, sir. They didn't do that back then.
I was thinking.
Oh my God, I'm done, man. It's detrimental.
the word, Gil.
This
That's
nigga
because they
goof.
do give you
This
a
nigga- I'm
mental
sorry.
evaluation. You're not the only person that has had that. They've done that in the 80s and 90s.
And then how many people got evaluated mentally? None, sir.
A
Stop.
lot of them had to go
That
through
just-
an evaluation. It's
that-
an
that
interview
just,
process with the league. I
So
know
who
plenty
inter-
of players that went through it.
Who?
That's why I knew that they did conduct detrimental to the team. I
No,
won't
sir.
bring up their business, but you should already know that happened. In the
No,
90s.
because I never went through no evaluation because I wasn't actually suspended for that.
I'm saying if you fought it, you would have.
If I fought it, I would have been indicted for something else.
Yes, they
How
would have.
long would you have been away? That gives us a hint.
Yes.
How long, if they indicted you, how many years was you facing? Was you facing life? Or was it just a 1 year sentence? Like, give me a hint on what the fuck you did criminal. You sound like a criminal.
I don't know, but I would have been. I don't know, but I wouldn't have been playing basketball no more.
He's a convicted.
You didn't play basketball after you pulled the guns down the chair. That's what made me mad about you.
Well, that's a lie, sir. I played
You
the
did
next
play
year.
ball, but you know what I mean, bro. You did not
No,
get no
I don't know what
minutes
you
on
mean. I know
Orlando.
what you said. You said I didn't play no more. I played.
You
again for
played
the
on
Wizards.
Orlando, but nobody
I played
knew you were on that
Orlando.
team.
I played for Memphis, but I was playing. So obviously the gun thing didn't really do anything.
What? You didn't play, bro? You was a starter, damn near an all-star bound
Are you
starter.
saying?
On
But you're saying I didn't play means after that I did not get back on the court because of guns.
Bro, you know they slowly moved you out the league. It was like we cut your minutes down in half, then kept going more and more.
Or my knee was just that bad, sir.
I thought that too. You did look bigger. You did like you gained some weight.
Yeah.
I don't know if you was lifting weights on the yard or something.
No, that
Never
was
went to
all
jail.
Partying the BS.
Sorry, I didn't party. But that's a nice try though, cause you know.
What were you doing? I mean, you got a personal chef. What was happening?
Depressed. I was depressed.
Right, he was.
I said that. I said that when you pulled the guns on the dude. I said nobody does that. I know.
I wasn't depressed. I was depressed when I got to Orlando because I just got to a new city and my girlfriend, or at the time, just filed and served me on the basketball court for child support on national TV.
Found you?
Damn, on national TV?
Yes, sir. I was first. Yep, first time it happened. Yep.
How many times did she
Mr.
try to
50
find
and
you?
0?
How many times did they rush you out of practice with a blanket over your head with that woman trying to find you?
A blanket out of practice.
Yeah, with a blanket over
For the
your
Michael Jackson.
You know what I'm talking about, Gil. They
Bro,
rush you
Gilbert
out
is
of
a
practice.
rule. They have to
Out
go
of-
to Arenas rule.
Hold on. Let me speak. They were rushing you out of practice with a blanket over your head, and you know who was protecting you at that time. The late, great, rest in peace, A. Palmer. He put out a lot of your fires, bro. You know that.
No, it was Ernie. Ernie Grunfeld really did that. Ernie put out his fires. But no, Gil, his contract is now a rule. They have the Gilbert Arenas rule in the contract. I'm quite sure he knows that. He's the first one.
What is the Gilbert Arenas rule, sir?
I don't know. You tell me. Since you want to do
The Gilbert
that.
Arenas rule. Because you're trying to make it. The Gilbert Arenas rule is after my second year at Golden State, where I overplayed how much that a second round pick can get paid from his own team. So, like they have the bird rights, they have the Gilbert Arenas rules, means any second rounder, whatever they get in the open market, you can match it. The reason Golden State couldn't keep me is because they couldn't match $65 million because they were capped off at $49 million.
That's right.
Damn.
But that's not what you were saying. You were trying to make it seem like me.
No, I didn't. I asked you. I said your contract. You're trying to insinuate.
Hey, you see how this nigga be changing up, boy? God
No. Like, he didn't mean it like that, Gil.
Yeah, you know he did.
He was just telling you, like, you changed the game. You did.
Changed the game.
You did, dog. I never pull a pistol on somebody in the NBA. I swear to God.
You know, hey, y'all know.
You can't bring guns in the locker room no more because of
Yeah,
you
right.
changed the game. You cleaned it
Changed
up.
the game, bro.
Boy, no more thugs in the NBA. Just finding in there.
Players before Gil that was allowed to bring guns in the locker room.
Where you think I picked that up from? Yes, sir.
But they didn't get caught. You got caught. No of them niggas was getting caught in the locker room.
Right.
He didn't get
You
caught.
got caught.
Whoa. There's a story that I told that and I brought guns to the locker room, and everybody had to flee that motherfucker. I wasn't playing that shit.
You didn't. You ain't do that in Golden State.
Yes, I
know
did.
you ain't punk niggas in Oakland like that. No.
The Oakland team wasn't from Oakland, to be honest. They're from all over. But yeah, I did.
You wasn't punking Mookie, so I don't want to hear that.
Mook was gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they rookie hazed me.
You
They
wasn't
rookie
punking
hazed me
him,
and threw. Nah, he was kind of.
What he do?
They let him get away with that in Oakland. Y'all realize that you can't get away with that nowhere else.
Right.
My first gun charge was in Oakland.
You was out of pocket then, bro. You know how many times we don't see Oakland PD when we really need them? Like, really, really need them. You must have been really out of pocket for them to get you, Gil. I'm sorry.
If one of these rookies in the league did what you did off the court, how long do you think their career would be, Gil?
Depends on how talented that person is.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Exactly.
That's a good.
Exactly.
But your talent was.
Well,
your
Basically,
your talent was unquestioned, though. Your talent. I'm not questioning your talent. You were very talented.
Yeah, I looked at you. We looked at your Adidas training film. You taught us how to be creative with the ball.
No, what I'm saying is that's just
You're not going to ever win with Gilbert Arenas. You're not going to win with him.
No, what I'm saying is.
You gonna say it to his face?
What you did on what if you're averaging 30, if you're like think about Allen Iverson. As long as Allen Iverson is putting up 30 something, they don't care what he's doing off the court.
They did. Remember when he pulled his? Remember when he ran in on that house with his girlfriend in there with the strap and got suspended?
Right.
They was on his ass about dress code, braids, tattoos. They was on his ass.
Yeah. Right, he choked those free throws and had to go to a doggone Navy SEAL to train him mentally, and it did not work.
It did not work.
And I've been like wondering for years. I'm like, what did LeBron say to you when you?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that's what I
want. Wait, hold on. You said it didn't work, Carcino?
No. You said it worked. You felt like it worked.
I think the next year is from game-winning shots and end-of-period shots. I was 46 out of 51. They said I had the highest percentage of. So basically, I was the most lethal person in NBA history with 3 seconds and below.
Okay,
all those games winners you seen, all the game winners, that was the next year, sir.
Okay, the next year. Yeah, you had a great year in the next year, but what happened to the team? Where y'all go?
I got hurt I got hurt at the end of the season, April 4th.
Oh.
What was y'all record that year?
That's the year I started in the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
So what was y'all team record like as the Wizards? Like were y'all above?
Eddie Jordan was the starting. We was number 1 in the East. Eddie Jordan was the starting. He was the coach of the All-Star game.
And Antoine was playing with y'all that time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I got hurt at the end. I got hurt at the end of the season, right before playoffs started, and we played Cavs and we lost to the Cavs.
Yeah, why you let LeBron do those? Yeah, why you did? Come on, man.
So you didn't play in that series against
LeBron. He's gone.
He did. We saw you.
He's gone.
He gone?
No, he left?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he knew he's about to back himself into a corner.
Yo, Cino, you a real one. Yo, you really told this man to his face y'all can't win with Gil. I was like, he really told him to his face.
No, Cino had to pull out the receipts because I'm just like, man, he just said everything that you were saying he wasn't saying.
I know.
You just kept making him talk longer, and I keep hearing it come out his mouth. What he just told you was wrong. I'm like,
right. Everything Cino's saying is wrong. But then
he come back and be like, yeah, but this is what I did. That's what he just said. You told me he was wrong.
Right. So I had to let him say it to himself.
Himself.
Ain't nobody kicked Gil out. No, Gil just either got knocked out or dropped it. We put the link right back in the chat.
Boy, I was about to
Insinuating.
I said that. Then he said, "Oh, you know I'm straight." I said, "How do I know you straight?"
Yo,
No, I
yo.
do not.
Right.
I should know that.
Valley, dog. They got no lines out there.
The only thing I
They
He got some questions for him too.
is that Abe Pollen put out a lot of those fires, not Ernie. It was Abe Pollen, because Abe Pollen loved his father. Yo. Hey, Carcino, can I ask you a question real quick?
Really no more. Abe was really kind of retired at that time. He was older, but he was really not running the team no more. That's what I'm saying. Abe was he was ill a lot at that time.
So as when you the next time you speak,
You talking about the guy who signed his final contract?
The next time you speak to Gil, ask Gil what Abe Pollen told his pops. Hey, Carcino. Hey, can I ask you a question real quick? Can I ask you a question? So I hear a lot of like stuff that was going on in the panel, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So I want you to answer this correctly. You were on a video when you were going to the gun range. You were like, "Hey, I got one for somebody." So how was it when people were laughing about Gil had the AK? How is that a correlation to something you've already done? For two,
they called him a real hostile situation. That wasn't. I'm planning to shoot my gun. That's a real designated spot to shoot a gun.
He do what every other normal people do. Go to the gun range, just shoot guns and have fun.
I got something
to kill nobody.
Let me finish.
Across the line, I got something for somebody.
Okay, so let me finish.
That's not him laying the gun down and telling somebody to shoot him.
Okay,
so hold on. That's totally different.
Hold on. So my thing about it is, how do we know, or how do a lot of people on the panel know what's going on in Southern California, or this and that? If most of y'all on the panel don't even stay in Southern California.
Oh, I haven't been to Southern California. I've been
there, but you don't live
here.
But you don't live here. You don't live. You're talking about Oakland, but you don't live in Oakland.
I
live in Southern California.
There no more. I just recently came back.
California. Where do you live at now?
I live in Atlanta, ATL.
Right. So you about 3,000 miles away from Southern California. You can't speak on California if you're not from here.
Bro, what you mean I'm not from there? I'm from Oakland, nigga. What you saying?
So you're from Oakland, but you can't go back to Oakland.
What you mean? I can't go back. I was just out there this summer. What are you talking about?
This summer?
I'll be at my grandma's house right there on 6th.
How do you assume he can't go back?
Insinuating.
How do you insinuate that he can't go back to Oakland?
Carcino, can I ask you another thing? So the whole
he never stayed in Oakland.
Hold on, Carcino. Hold on.
But stop playing with me. I be on Princeton Street, right? Fairfax liquor store. You can catch me outside that motherfucker if you really want to.
Carcino, can I talk to you? Because he not here. He in Atlanta. So anyway, Carcino, when you came out with the whole thing about the thing in the shower about Arizona, who told you that? Was that true?
I asked Gil.
But who'd you hear from? Were you insinuating?
He trying to make you give up your sources, bro. They've been trying that all day.
But is it true?
Man, that dude just lying, bro. What sources does he have, bro? He doesn't have any sources
connected to the NBA. He know rappers. This dude's been in the industry of the field we talked about for 40 years.
So taking a fan picture makes
you know Cino has connections through his cousin.
Who's his
I
cousin?
have connections to everybody.
They
should know that.
He got connections through me.
So all right, so you and everybody.
Bro, if he has connections, then why he gotta go on Google?
So was it true? I'm not asking about the connections. Was it?
You don't have to go to Google.
No, it's on. If the information is right there in front of my face, I'm gonna show it to you. Why are you mad at it?
Just like you showed Gil himself.
We just showed Gil.
Gil had to tell Gil what he said.
He had to let Gil tell Gil, and he still arguing with himself.
And then when he was saying that he was putting the fingers,
he straight up
with the gun sign on the court.
That was straight up a Rick James moment.
No, that's not. He said, "No, I wasn't doing that, and that's not why I got in trouble." But then he just said it on the video that he got in trouble.
I got in trouble for that was straight. That was straight up a Rick James moment right there.
Go back to the credit cards. So you know the IRS, they're gonna get you for anything. If it was that much of a big deal, wouldn't the IRS be all over that? Like, are we reaching here? Or are we not?
IRS.
We're not reaching, dog. That is he had actually admitted to doing fraud.
He said it.
He just
He got on here and admitted. So
he was smart. He's like, it ain't my fault I'm smart.
Ain't no statute of limitation for that. I said, when? When there ain't been no statute of limitation for fraud.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
My thing about it is, look.
He got on here like basically he got away with it. So what?
In the United States of America, anybody can be allegedly doing something, but until innocent or proven guilty by the court of law, the same thing when people was coming at his ex-wife talking about I was in fear for my life. He won $110K from a judge that say that Gil was right and she lied on him. So, but y'all still reporting on something.
We got Gil's lawyer up in here. Okay.
She could not prove it, and it would have been humiliating for her.
But if you can't prove it in court, what? So you going over allegations? You know how many allegations Brown has, but he won all of them. So it doesn't stick. Robert Porter.
All I can tell you is what she said. I played.
Bro, I want Gil.
Did I not? Did I say it or did she say it?
Go ahead, bro.
She said
Definitely
it
said it.
in a video.
But was it proven
in an interview?
It wasn't. I mean, but that's what she said.
Why you on here pom-pomming for Gilbert Arenas?
Oh, that's his lawyer right there.
No, I'm not.
Why y'all be saying these type of stuff when we speaking facts, bro?
Hello, chill.
He said UCLA was never an option for him.
Yeah, but okay, I'm glad you said that. First of all, UCLA is not y'all acting like UCLA is an Ivy League college. UCLA is not an Ivy League college. Anybody can go to UCLA.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Everybody
She's a goddamn
a pom-pom rooter would do. They would do anything to defend.
I'm shaking my head, bro. I'm shaking my head.
Can I ask y'all on the panel?
You know, ain't no scrubs going to UCLA.
No, you can't.
What colleges have y'all been to?
Question to question.
Hold on, like, no, you can't, because then UCLA, not only people can go to UCLA. You know,
not even the average.
All people can go, but y'all acting like it's an Ivy League college.
You know what fucking requirements?
Are you kidding me?
You not know
UCLA? Are you crazy?
Y'all 3 years ago when he came out for college, that they hold them accountable for academics.
And your core GPA has to be like a 3.0, like above a 3.0. What are you talking about?
3.5.
I went to UNC Chapel Hill. Your joint got to be higher than a 3.0. I'm just like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if your core GPA, your core GPA has to be a 3.0 or
but
better.
You can be a 4.0, but if your family cannot
regular
pay
niggas going to that college.
You don't play a sport, how you gonna get there?
That's what I'm saying. If you don't play a sport, how you gonna get into UCLA?
So
that's
Arizona
not every Ivy school. They show me an average nigga going.
So Arizona easy to get into?
Hell, not for if you a baller, you play football, you play basketball, you get in that bitch. But the average nigga ain't
can
coming.
Just walk on to Arizona.
I'll use this for example. How many football players you know going to Alabama?
You don't have to bench press. You gonna have to have a 40-inch vert, son of that nigga. You not getting that.
In Alabama right now.
Alabama, yeah, Alabama State. That's
the GPA to get you to Princeton.
Let's get into
these are gummies, boys.
Let's get into the football. You can get into Alabama right now. He also brought up. He said he had no answer. UCLA wasn't even on the radar. He don't even know where Cal came from. That's what he said. I don't even know where
Cal came from. I was like, oh, for real? So you went to you're in California, but you don't want to go to Cal. Bullshit.
Right. If you're from LA, why would you want to go to Cal? You go to USC or UCLA. If you're from LA, that makes no sense.
He's from the Valley. He's not really from
the Valley. Is in LA County.
That's what nigga. That's not really.
That's how you know he's not from down there, bro. Because he don't know nothing, bro.
LA County. The Valley's in LA County. You can be from Long Beach and be in LA County. What you mean? LA County is huge. You could be in Carson and be in LA County. You know where Carson's at? You can be from Torrance and be in.
I know where Carson's at.
You know where Torrance is at? That's LA County. What you mean?
Bruh, he's not really. That's like a nigga from Atlanta telling you, bruh, this nigga all the way from fucking Forest Park is from Atlanta. That is, he's not. He's from Atlanta, but he's not really in Atlanta.
And LA is LA is
exactly.
Everybody talks about West Hollywood. That's where UCLA is at. West Hollywood, Westwood Village. LA County.
What you talking about? My little brother went to Santa Monica College. I know where exactly what you're talking
Santa
about.
Monica is where? LA County.
Correct. I know.
Okay. What are y'all talking about? So why would somebody from LA go to Cal? Their dream is to go to USC or UCLA. Why would I want to go to Cal?
Nobody
If you
go to UCLA. Not the average person could go to UCLA.
Cal was good.
If you from North Carolina, do you want to go to App State or do you want to go to UNC? If you from Atlanta, where you want to go? You want to go to Clark?
No. You want to go to Georgia State? Or you want to go to Georgia Tech? Or you may want to go to Georgia?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what y'all talking about is LA? Or why would he want to go to Cal? If you're from LA, just like a lot of football kids that play, like we got a lot of good high school teams out here. Like you got St. John Bosco, you got Mater Day in Orange County. You're not trying to go to Cal or anything like that. You shooting for the stars. You're from LA.
So why should Rafe Abdul-Rahim go to Cal then?
Why did Jason Kidd go to Cal?
Went to Cal too.
Why did Jason Kidd go to Cal?
Why didn't Tua Tagovailoa?
Like he said it right there, and I feel like why did Jason Kidd go to Cal when he's from Oakland as well?
Nobody from
LA
go to Cal.
I didn't say nobody goes there. I said if
why did he go to Cal?
Come on, man. I got facts, bro. Wasn't on at all. But
why
I
Jason
said
Kidd go to Cal?
I told
Hold on.
him,
Let's see no talk. I
said you was there, right? I said you said UCLA there, and I said on the video. I said it's on the video. That's how I know he didn't watch the video. He just saw the title and started talking. I mentioned K-State in the video. I mentioned the thing with K-State, and you went there, but I didn't mention DePaul because I didn't know about DePaul. I knew about K-State because the coach said he wanted to go there, was going to K-State, and I already knew about that. And K-State had a whip back then anyway. But
so Gilbert asked you, and I'm gonna let you talk. I didn't mean to cut you off. Gilbert asked you about the suspension. You said, "I really don't know why you got suspended." That is the whole I don't.
What are you talking about? I didn't say that.
You just said you didn't know exactly why he got suspended. Anybody in the chat tell me if I'm lying.
No, what he said was Gilbert said
we got it on video.
Hold on. Let T go. Go ahead, T.
What he's alluding to. So
right.
Like, there's a big thing. I'm like, look,
yeah. That was a smoke screen.
Because I don't know what he's talking about. So I'm not gonna sit here and make things up.
He's alluding to some sort of conspiracy.
He basically got suspended. All you get for example, he got suspended like Ezekiel Elliott got suspended. Like he did.
I mean, listen, Udoka, he just got suspended for a whole year.
Hold on.
Okay. Gilbert is like this person here. And you like, dog, you just texted me the other day. He said, I never texted you a day in my life. I've never texted you. He's like, I DM'd you, but I did not text you.
Oh my God. That's the same
thing.
That's the same thing, dog.
You just did that to me without saying, bro, you didn't play basketball after you got suspended.
It's for you in a panel. And let's address the monkey in the room. Look, let's address the monkey in the room.
Listen, you asked too much. You asked way too many questions.
That's why I was wondering.
I'm asking a lot of people.
That's what the panel's for.
Let's get back to UCLA. Let's get back to what he said.
All right.
Now, he said
this man asked a question.
In the video, I said the coaches and his father talk to the scout and everybody for this college. Only his father and the coaches. I said that. His father talked to UCLA. He knew that. He could go get his dad and say, I ain't never talked to UCLA about that. Then I was like, you were Kyle Watson from above the rim. You out there trying to show off for the coaches. Look what I can do.
Remember when you, Cino, do you remember when you had asked him about, did your father speak to the UCLA coach? He said, I don't know nothing about that. I said, yeah, that nigga's lying. I got mad. I said, yeah, this nigga's lying.
Exactly.
I knew they did. I'm like, no, you know you want to.
But look, maybe I don't know what's going on, but wasn't his father in control of what he was doing at that point?
Yeah, he's the point guard at that time. He's only 16.
Coaches, they have to go through the proper you know, be uneligible.
So college football
And this is the
people
shy
are not
Gilbert
going to
Arena.
people's families' house and talking to the mothers folks to try to coerce them to go to that school, or
No,
do they
that's
talk to the
right.
players?
They go there to talk to the parents, and the
Right.
parents, coaches have to make that.
Yeah.
That
You believe that his parent wouldn't talk when Gil's dad not gonna tell him that UCLA talked to him? That don't even sound right. Or he didn't know if he said
You've been
something to him.
You've been around the industry for a long time, so you're telling me that ultimately kids choose where they go. Do the parents tell them, "Hey, stay home and go to Cal or go here" when they want to go somewhere else? That hasn't
What are
happened.
you talking about, dog?
Carsino know what I'm
Dog,
talking
when
about.
people come to visit you, they talk to your parents first.
He visited Arizona and said, "That's where I want to go."
Because he couldn't get into no California schools.
Like, what is this dude talking about, bro? This dude all over the place.
Gilbert Arenas has pleaded not guilty to charges involving operating an illegal gambling business.
ABC's Alex Stone joining us live here in studio with all the details on this developing story. Alex.
And guys, he was just in court a few moments ago pleading not guilty. He's going to go free on $50,000 bond. Gilbert Arenas is, of course, known for his time in the NBA, playing for teams like the Warriors and the Wizards. Known here in LA as well for his son, who is a star recruit at USC, recently in a violent Cybertruck crash. Federal prosecutors say Arenas and other defendants, including a high-level member of an Israeli transnational crime group, were all arrested today. They're accused of running an illegal gambling club of sorts out of his mansion in Encino. Federal prosecutors say they had high-stakes illegal poker games and collected a rake, a fee that the House charges for those who would play big money and pay into it. Young women were allegedly hired to serve drinks, provide massages, and companionship, the way that prosecutors put it, and the women were allegedly charged money as well. Prosecutors say chefs, valets, armed security guards, they were hired. And guys, the charges include conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business. If convicted, they could be looking at 5 years in federal prison.
You talk about high stakes, the young women hired. You've read through the court documents. What evidence do they have here to prove all that?
Yeah, a number of different things. And there was a photo that he allegedly sent to another member of this group that he texted the defendant. This photo showing Arenas Poker Club. They say that this is part of their case. The allegation that he was renting out this home to those who were running the operation.
Interesting. This goes beyond the Friday night poker night with your buddies.
That is very
the
true.
allegations.
Yes, allegedly.
Okay.
Alex Stone, thank you.
You got it. Thanks, guys.
Well, there it is. There it is. We go.
Hi, I'm Carsino.